Yo, what's the Landmass Assassin? What's up? What's happening? And we are out here cruising, my dudes. Hoping everybody's having a good Tuesday morning. And I don't mean the store. Now, I don't know how I know about that store. Yo, what's the Landmass Assassin? Just making sure I got audio here, guys. I don't know how I know about that store, guys. Don't ask those kinds of questions. But somehow I do know about that store. Yo, what up? Will, what up, Unlimited? My dudes, this is day 30 plus, I don't know, 17, 18, who knows, of consecutive fishing. But who's counting? Probably the count from Sesame Street. That fool's always counting. I mean, I guess that's why they call him the Count. So let's see what the depth is right here, guys. We're gonna try and go down this bank a little bit, see if we can't pick one off. But hopefully everybody's chilling. Arnie, what's happening? All right, guys, so I will have to do some tackle reset because I lost shaky head. I lost my Texas rig, so I'll have to do a reset on those baits. I might throw my jerk shad out here. Looking very jerk shad-ish out here. Ready for class. Arnie, I can assure you there will be no class here. This show is, I wouldn't say classless, but probably not the place you want to go. What class you ready for, dog? What's taking this hummingbird so long to turn on? I just need to know the depth here, dog. Is that too much to ask? Just need to know the depth. I'm gonna have to turn this on and off, I guess. going on here, hummingbird? Okay. Okay, we'll just pull the power and maybe you'll start now. Okay, that's more like it. Eight feet. All right, guys, we got 8 feet in the house. Parrot Creel has taken a vacation. Parrot Creel showed up once, but funny you mentioned Parrot Creel because I do have a picture to post of Parrot Creel. All right, 7 feet still. The sun's right in my face. I can't really see. So I think this is a flat right here that's going to drop off over there, but I don't know for a fact. Whoa, that's straight into a tree. I don't think you guys could see that. I hope you did. But it was kind of at a bad angle. What up, Moon? Come on now. What's happening, Moon? Just out here struggling with my bait. I think I'm a little close here, but it is going to be a hot one today, guys. Kind of weird. I'm gonna have to slightly tighten my brakes so I can skip this fool. When you're almost parallel with the water, casting wise, oh, a little splash up there. Makes it a little easier to skip. Because it's like I'm skipping a rock sitting down. The anticipation is thick. There's a dude in a cove right in front of me. I'm throwing a jerk shad, caffeine shad I should call it, as the manufacturer calls it. It is a caffeine shad. It's basically a fluke. I did see these guys here who said they have a YouTube channel, so I shot them out. Let me see what the picture was that I took. I believe it was before dawn. It was break of dawn fishing buddies. Break of dawn fishing buddies. Those guys, they apparently fish Duck River a lot. They said they were here since 4 in the morning. And I barely got here like at 6. And that tells me I gotta be here earlier. That was weird. I skipped it from the back of the cast. That was a terrible bird's nest. Tightening those brakes just a tad. That's dumb. Loosening those brakes just a tad. I think I need the internal brakes tightened, not this outer brake. We're in 4 feet of water right now, guys. We're trying to get hand-to-hand combat with these guys real quick. If they don't want to throw down like that, then we will go throw out in the depths. We're now in 10 feet right here. right, let's go around this vato right here. Pumping the Muppet legs. We'll get some side imaging while we're at it. I'm gonna throw this jerk shad for a little bit and then we will move on. I gotta tie those other baits on though. "35 feet. Is that about those slim? Might be. I don't know if this place is flooded. Or if this is usually what it looks like. As I've only been here one other time than this. I mean, it is kind of full because water was going over the spillway. Oh, that was a terrible situation there. Six feet. I definitely need better angles. Dang it. I might have to be facing it in order for me to get a good cast. At least a good skip cast. Nine feet. You gotta be good with the skip game right here. Sound like I even shot the tree back there. Uh-oh. Maybe a little too good with that skip game. I got inside the tree. Yo, what up, Creel? What's happening? Just out here trying to perfect our kayak skip game. I think that's I don't know if that's a stick or a turtle sticking up right there. It's gotta be a stick because a turtle would have already ran away. Swam away. Whatever. We are in 10 feet of water. Skipped it into that tree right there. Or bush. Be perfect if this was poison ivy. That would be perfect. What is this? What do we got here? Poison ivy? Poison oak? That branch was poison. It really wasn't, guys. I don't know what it was, but I don't think it was poison anything. Never trust a big branch and a smile. That branch is poison. All right, we got to do some retooling here, guys. Yesterday we lost a lot of our baits. Putting all of them to one side, apparently. And Krill will love hearing this. This line has a lot of abrasions. I think putting it in and out of the kayak rod holes gives you abrasions. Work out those chicken legs. Well, that might not have been poison, but it was definitely had some ants on it. All right. This is my Texas rig rod, so we might as well get that ready. Chicken legs. Since there's no wind, we'll put a small weight on there. Small weight, big hook. Big rusted hook. Even the line tasted rusty. All right, guys, watch all my stuff. We don't want to have a Cuba bromance. What's happening? Seems like what's his name gets a little bit of Moon gets a little poison ivy every now and then. And how in the world does Creel know about Belle Biv DeVoe? How do you know about that, Creel? That's ridiculous. Creel knows Belle Biv DeVoe. Get out of here. Get out of here. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Creel knows. That branch was poison. Never trust a skip cast. That branch was poison. How, Creel? How do you know Belle Biv DeVoe? I thought you only knew country songs. This is a line that has a lot of abrasions on it, guys, so we'll see how well it does. And these are not your run-of-the-mill abrasions. Creel used to chill with Suge Knight. Used to chill with Suge Knight. If I find out you had anything to do with Tupac's murder, Creel, I don't even want to talk about it. Can we even say that? Demonetized. Okay. We have both our rods back in action. Let me do a frog stance here. Dang, I forgot to get a toothpick. Just saw something splash right there. Where are the toothpicks? Moderator got me a brand new pack of toothpicks. Premium style, she spared no expense. Come on. What the? This plastic will not open. I had to bash the back of this freaking fish finder's head. What the heck is this? Okay, whatever. Okay. Son of a fish. I'm just trying to have my full arsenal. Cubo Tim, what's happening, dog? Moderator got us brand new, and the moderator has not. She must be asleep, guys. So let's stay quiet. 15 feet. I guess kayakers don't wave. But I'm just assuming he couldn't see me because I had the same problem. What did we discuss, Creel? Now, I know that you know some songs, but I'm wondering, how do you know all of them? You went to a concert or something? I think that's what I remember, but... Maybe you learned them because your moderator was into them. I don't remember, bro. All right, guys, we're gonna have to go into the sun. And if that's the way it must be, then so be it. Why? This was not smart going out in the sun. I don't know if this was this high last time I came here. Had to have been. It had to have been. It's probably just an optical illusion because I didn't fish this side. "13 feet. Oh, dog, we're good, dog. We are good. Thanks for asking, bromance. How you living, player? In another poison. Son of a fish. All right, guys. We're going to have to get our bait out of wherever this is. Okay, we're going to have to figure something out. We're not leaving that guy in there because that's our brand new bizbait worm. We are in deep. Get your little bass over here. Okay, that's good. All you guys who are plant guys, if you see poison ivy, let me know. She seemed kind of hot in that movie, but that was a long time ago, so I don't know if she'd still be hot. In that Batman movie. Bromance has been flying a simulator. All right, guys, let's go to the other side. There's a kayaker on this side, and I don't want to really be speeding up because I have somebody behind me. Let's just go to the other side. Shove her legs in it. "54 feet. Yo, Tim. I'll be calling today to see what exactly the best route to address Silver's problem is. We're in 10 feet of water right here, guys. So it'll be today sometime. I feel like I need to back off these fools. You know, guys, you guys still have life left in you. So you can become pilots. Creel, if you want to be the kid who flew the geese in that movie, South, then you can, bro. I don't remember what the name of that movie was, but there was a kid who, I don't think the geese would fly south, so I think she became a pilot or something so that they could follow her south. I have no idea. I only remember bits and pieces of movies, bro. Other priorities, bro. What you have in the geese now, bro. I mean, they might because it's so hot, but you got time. Actually, you should fly some of these Canadian geese up north. Be all like, yo, guys, follow me. Because there's a bunch of them. I mean, nothing against Canadians, but the geese are annoying. It's gonna get kind of annoying. I should have put back into their holsters. Are you freaking kidding me? Did I have a fish and I was over here messing around? All right, we're throwing Don's chatterbait as we're cruising. A lot of messages came through, other priorities. That's so cool, man. You can definitely money. That's so cool, Creo. I probably yo, what up? Old school's about to go slay him. The geese are not Canadian at all because they don't have manners. Guys, let me know if like the trees are breaking up the signal, and I'll stay away from them. Now we're all dropping some Canadian goose stories. Canadian geese. Chillin'. There's a mile marker here. I'm thinking that this lake is kind of like the mall when there used to be malls and stuff. But this lake is kind of like the mall where like older people can go when the mall is not open. Like when the businesses aren't open, but they can just go walking. So I think you can just come here and cruise and mark the miles that you kayaked or something, because that says mile 2 right there. It's got a real old school mall kind of feel. You guys should be able to see it in a little bit. I think I'm really just fishing this area to stay out of the sun. Which is smart, as I have not drank a single drop of water. I should hydro load in here. Sounds like maybe I'm getting too close to the trees. I heard Elon power up. Okay, gonna be there's a walking trail around it, but the sign is facing the water, bro. That's the weird part. It's cool that there's a walking trail, but why can't I see this like it was meant for me to know that there's 2 miles? Yo, Bill, we'll probably be fishing till 11, around 11, like we always do about this time. There's one right off the ball. Got it on the drop. I had felt that again earlier, but I didn't really do anything about it. It's in the boat, dogs, and the non-zero streak continues. The non-zero streak continues. Thank the good Lord. Hey, cálmate, güey. The non-zero streak continues, homie. This is 40 plus. 30 plus. I don't know, 17. Is it 17? Somebody, please correct me on the math if I am wrong. But I had felt that a couple times. And I think I just didn't set the hook. But thank the good Lord that we are continuing our non-zero. We're just cruising around, guys, fishing a little bit here and there. Letting Don's chatterbait see other areas of the world. I think that's what Don wants, is for his chatterbait to see as much of the world as it can. That's why he sends them to me. I know you'll give them a good home. Until you break them off in this, whatever this little stick-ups are called. And just like that, Don's chatterbait did its duty, and now we will put them back and get out our jerk shad. Still, now that we caught that fish, we'll just end it right now. Just kidding, Bill. Laughing at the 11. All right, guys. I gotta find a phone holder, bros, because I cannot read these. The Littlest Hobo is a show about somebody cruising around saving people. I don't know if you guys can see it over there, but that's where the sign is. It's a blue, says mile 2. It's a kayaker's trail, apparently. Man, that fish looked like he was starving. Probably could throw Don's chatterbait around here and catch multiples, but I feel like that's being a bully. You know what I'm saying? Don's chatterbait wasn't made for a smaller reservoir. It was made for the big waters. And if I keep using it, then I'm just a bully. So we'll throw other baits here. See if we can go easy on them. Is today plus 18, bro? I would assume that the first mate would know what the actual number is. 40 plus 18. Captain's log. We have been adrift for, 30 plus 18. Captain's log. We have been adrift for 30 plus 18 days. The crew is starting to show signs of famine. We used to feast upon BBLs, but alas, the GoPro has failed us. And now, we can only see pictures of BBLs. The prophecy spoke of a time where we would be so dependent on technology and it would fail us. And I believe we have entered that time. +30 18 consecutive days of nonsense. Nonsensical blabber and fish splatter. We are in 9 feet of water, guys. I think I just set the hook on grass. Are you kidding me, dog? I'm throwing a caffeine shad. No idea what that noise was, but there was some rustling in the water. Be careful. Make sure I don't gotta become Crocodile Dundee right now. You call that a knife, mate? This is a knife. All right, so check it out, Krill. You should be able to see that blue sign just right there, I think. I can't really tell, but seriously, I gotta find a place for this phone. Like, I need to know that it's mile 2, dog. Or is the trail flooded? You see that, bros? You see that right there? Is it so kayakers? Oh, I'm seriously gonna have to get a little further back because my arm is too used to casting too far. Like, what's the point of that sign, Creel? What do I care what mile it is here? Dude, this guy is going into every single branch. gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay. That one I almost feel like my arm did it on purpose. All right, guys, we're going back out in the sun. So it's cool that they got the trail, Krill, but I still don't understand why there's a sign facing me that I don't think anybody can see it. Like if I'm on the trail, I'm not going to see that sign. Let me hydro load, guys, because we got to go out into the sun. I mean, we could poke around here. Probably throw Don's chatterbait. And have our way with these fish, but we are looking for the legendary giants that are here. Okay, Khaled. Okay, so I didn't read, so I mean that's a good point right there. But here's the thing, dog. There should be absolutely no reason that I should need to see. That should be facing the person walking the trail. That's my beef here, bro. Like somebody should have turned. You telling me that the trail is right there on the water? People are expected to become Jesus and walk on water? I don't think that's a wise idea, bro, as there is only one. So how are they going to walk on water to see this number 2 sign right here? That doesn't make any sense. I don't even see a trail over here. The illogical nature of it is what is puzzling me and bothering me. That is the problem, dog. The sign itself, I could care less, or I couldn't care less. But it's the fact that it's facing me. It just seems like a poor design. But what do I know? I'm not a trail designer. I may be a trailblazer, but I do not design them. I blaze them, dog. It's time to blaze them up. Blaze them up, just friggin' dinkin' dunkin' right here. I felt another bite over there, but I didn't pay it no mind. I missed it. I'm looking for the giants, dog. These are not the giants we are looking for. Bizbait Mag Dizzy strikes again. I'm sure if I just, not a giant, I'm sure if I just dink and dunk around these little I don't know what they're called. These little green things that are sticking up. I'm sure that the fish are hanging out in there, bros. But we are looking for the giants. So yeah, I don't understand the trail thing. You have markers in Steve markers water. Is this a normal thing that I don't know about? Bro. Fun fact, fish are in the water. Dog, we're just fishing around, poking around, dog. Not a care in the world. Not a care in the world. Our streak, our non-zero streak continues. Our consecutive days of fishing continues. We're good, dog. The fish will be found. It's our second time here, dog. We ain't worried. We ain't worried. We ain't tripping. We're just picking them off here and there. I'm sure they're hiding in these little weeds right here. But we got to get our little kayak legs and our little kayak bearings going. Hey. Where the dam is built is some of my old stomping grounds. Buddy's old house set there. What? Bro, they forced your buddy out of his house? Caleb, what permit are you talking about, dog? Is it a permit to be cool? Or what are you talking about here, dog? Because if I don't have that permit, I'll turn myself in, dog. I will turn myself in because I am live and I am potential permit. Permit. Oh, well, you see, I don't have that paper. There must have been some reading in them there hills, but I don't have it. Man, I wish there was more signs. Yep, definitely don't have it. I'll call the game and fish. Yo, bros, I never signed that paper. I've been there twice. And I never signed some paper that says catch and release. But I only catch and release. So, we cool? And then we'll see what they say. And we'll be like, nah, we ain't cool, bro. You got to spend the night in jail. And I'll be like, all right, it is what it is. Maybe I'll see my brother there. I'll be like, yo, what up, dog? You're here? Yeah. You'll be like, hey, wait. Hey, wait, what are you doing here? I was like, I just fished Duck River, you know. Didn't sign a paper, so they decided I had to hang out with you, I guess. But I appreciate you looking out for me, Khaled. Letting me know about this mythical paper that I was, these Dead Sea Scrolls that I needed to sign in order to be legit on this place. So, gracias, dog. Now that is the type of information that is helpful. Because zero idea that I needed that. I think these fools really just want me to sign it so they could have my autograph and be like, whoa, that was the Latin Bass Assassin, bro. Do you know who signed this? It's the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up? What's happening? I think that's what they're trying to do. Get that auto. Yo, Steve, I'm not trying to stay in jail that long that I would need anything of that nature, bro. I'm not trying to spend the night there forever. I'm not trying to make that my home. You see, guys, that could be one time that not reading goes wrong. But seriously, dudes, I didn't see a single sign anywhere. Unlimited, I have so many questions, but I will ask none of them, as this is a PG-13 channel. I will ask no questions. I will stay quiet and, what do you call it? And preserve my innocence, both till proven guilty and my relative innocence. Tim, thanks, dog. I don't know what brought that on, but I appreciate it. Must have had my eyes closed coming through the gate. Or I could have been driving kind of fast and I blinked and I didn't see it. Coming through the gate. I'm going to go look at this sign here, guys. All right, never mind. I now know where Tim's comment was really coming from. He doesn't want his Hobie to get dry rotted, so he's just kind of, hey, thanks for using it. Thanks for being easy on it. Remember, guys, at 100K subscribers, I will be giving away this that you see before you. Not me, but this Hobie kayak and that fish finder up in the front. But we got to reach 100K. If we don't reach 100K, then I keep on keeping on with my Hobie kayak. What is the tip of fishing in the heat, Gary? You gotta drink a lot of water, dude. But it's still gonna get hot, dude. So here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you a story about my dad. One time, I hope this goes all the way through. Seriously, what gate? I just went on a road, Creel. There was no gate. But, guys, ignorance is not an excuse to break the law. I'm not sure exactly how stringent this law is. But, yes, Gary, here's the thing. One time, dude, when I used to work with my dad in landscaping, before I did what he did, I would see him, he would put this like flannel long sleeve shirt over his regular shirt. And I was like, dude, this guy's got to be crazy. It's freaking hot out here. Why would he have a shirt on top of his shirt, but a long sleeve one? And he was all like, yo. I asked him, I was like, yo, dude, why do you wear a long sleeve shirt? It's freaking hot out here. And he's like, yeah, but you wear these so that the sun isn't beating down on your skin directly. And this mainly helps in the desert. And as you sweat and the wind goes through there, it cools you down. It's like evaporative cooling. But when you're out here in the south, it's a little less effective. Still works. So I just cover up from head to toe so that the sun doesn't beat on my skin, because you got two things you got to worry about, bro. The heat, the damage that it does to your skin. And now if you're fighting both of those, if you're fighting a sunburn and the heat, well, then that's when it's 2 against 1, and you're probably not going to win that battle. But if you're fighting just the heat, well, you got a higher likelihood of surviving that battle. Because, dude, yesterday I got off the water, and I mean, I didn't pee myself, but my shorts right at the waistband, they were soaked, bro, because of all the freaking sweat that was coming down my body, because right now this life vest is causing a lot of heat. But as long as I just kept drinking water, that was good. And you have to also acclimate. You got to get your body. So wait to, and so what you would wrap yourself in like 14 sweaters, or however. I mean, some people would even put a over them. So people would put a plastic bag on them so that they can sweat a little bit more. And we would put some wrestling mats on top of us, and we would continue to sweat. We would just be moving underneath those mats. Very small movements, like just moving our arms back and forth and whatever. Those very small movements were enough to generate heat. And bro, I mean, that right there is killer. So we would do that and lose weight. But the very, very key thing in all this, bro, is to stay ahead of the water game. Trying to catch up after you're dehydrated, that's not going to go well for you. You got to stay ahead of the game. So even when you don't think that you need some water, take a sip, dog. Get a little bit here and there. Because if you get behind, bro, that's a tough game to come back from. It can be done, but that is a tough game to come back from. So, not really magic. It's just a little bit of determination and attention to detail, and you'll be all right, dog. Unlimited's gonna say, "Oh, and you got to be Mexican." I mean, it doesn't hurt, bro, because you know, my people were built to grind. And speaking of, I'm gonna have to put all my stuff on and get ready for the heat, because we're just gonna go and poke around. I'm gonna have to figure out where I can store all my tackle on this kayak. I mean, there's space up front, but you think you can get away, little fish? Okay. There's space up front for a lot of tackle, but I gotta make sure that we basically have stuff that is for whatever reservoir we are fishing. Some of it is transferable, but some of it is not. There's the sun right there, bros. I feel like a vampire. Stay out of the sun. What's the time? The time check is 8:11. We gotta put our mask on to start robbing the banks. Man. I was hoping the moderator will put that subscriber giveaway information there. I think Rob said that I gotta give the moderator a raise, but performance is starting to slack. Usually that subscriber giveaway information is already there. I tried to summon her, but I don't know if she's asleep. Usually when I talk a lot of shad, she just shows up. Maybe I need to talk more shad. All right, guys, we've caught some fish, so let's do a little bit of side imaging. We'll cruise around. We'll get a little look at the bottom of the lake. Use our shiver legs. See what we got here. You know what, guys? My bad. This never updated. It's my bad, guys. Comments weren't updating. One of the better stories for sure. Okay. My wife was talking about I missed the story. Tell it again. Also, is that a Bates reel? Negative. This is a Bass Pro Shop reel. Sorry. Oh, DML Outdoors. My bad, dog. What's up, player? I just barely updated my chat right now. I mean, this thing is dumb. Use a milk crate on the back for some tackle and rods. So here's the thing, dog. The problem is Elon has to go on here too. So Elon is in the back. So I can't really put anything in the back. Dude, I always enter my house with caution, and that's the scary part. It's my house, and I still have to enter with caution. Talking more shad, is that even possible? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to talk some shad. Eventually, the limit of shad talking is gonna have a breaking point. So one time, you guys will be all like, hey bro, how come you don't take your sunglasses off anymore? It's because I don't want to lose them, guys. I'm afraid to lose my sunglasses. But that's not really the reason that I won't take my sunglasses off. It's moderator had enough of my lip. And when I entered the house, off the top turnbuckle, she came down and dropped the people's elbow on me. All right, guys, it's time to... It's time to get gangster. Let's generate some heat. Okay, I don't need 100 feet out to each side. And I need 100 feet, bro. Let's go 60. Let's go 60 feet out to each side. 100 is too much. Ooh-wee! That sun. Watch this, guys. Watch me cut this. Cut this corner right here. Tokyo Drifter, bro. Watch out, little bro. Tokyo Drifter. Bros, I hope you guys can hear me. What the spiders? What kind of a spider is that? Get out of here, dog. You go be somewhere else, player. So, I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, because I just wasted some good comedy right there, guys. So, I was over here talking about, did you guys hear the drifting part, the drifting comment? I know the leggings are loud, bro, but did you guys hear the drifting comment? So I was talking about, I did that drifting. I was like, bro, that's like Tokyo drifting. Vin Diesel is gonna want me in the next, I need you to shut up, I'm talking. Vin Diesel's gonna want me in the next Fast and the Furious. It's gonna be Fast and the Furious. 40, starring the Latin Bass Assassin. Fish around and find out. It will be some implausible movie where he's gonna be all like, yo, our next heist is this. We need someone who could drive a kayak with his Chevrolet legs. Pero bien, beauty, bro. And that's gonna be me, bro. I'm gonna come through and he'd be like, I've never seen anybody drive a kayak like that. Like, bro, you've never seen me because you don't go to my YouTube channel. Come on, Vin Diesel, what's up, dog? Show some love. Let me see here. I had to zoom in just a tad more. Let me try something. I'm getting a real strong return on one side, and the other side looks cool. So let me try and go in the opposite direction. Tokyo drifted. Boom, dog. Washa low, bro. Just so you guys know, whenever you get this kayak, this transducer, one side of the transducer, it seems like, let me verify as I cruise through here. And it could just be the way that it's hanging down on the kayak. But one side has a good return, like it's a very clear picture on the return, and the other side doesn't have such a clear picture. So that's why I got to go in this direction. The left side, starboard, port, has a decent return. Starboard has doo-doo return. Oh, Tim says he's just going to replace it with his Garmin. Dude, if I'm smart, I could just go like this and I'll have a handheld fish finder right here. I can just look at it on the screen. So close. Watch that, little bros. Use your brain, dogs. Sometimes we just got to use our brain, and we'll get a lot further if we're utilizing our brains. Watch that, little bros. We are going 3.5 miles per hour. It says that the water temp is 85 degrees. I haven't seen anything structurally that looks amazing to me, but that almost looked okay right there. Dang, Steve out there dogging on us, dogs. Asking if the plastic will hold up in 50 years. I mean, 15, I'm okay with. 50? Come on, dog. Now I'm gonna challenge. I'm gonna have a challenge accepted right there, Steve. Over here. Okay. There's my waypoint. It's very interesting that I think when you leave this screen, I think when you leave the GPS screen, it forgets, or the map screen, I should say, it forgets where it was. Kind of weird, somewhat interesting. I am in 24 feet of water, guys. 24 feet of extremely hot, blazing water. The water is not blazing, but the sun is. But anyways, oh, at 250K, these guys are gonna take my truck? Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all. I mean, that's what a guy like me needs there, Steve. I need the non-believers, because, I mean, that's how I got here, dog. Somebody told me I couldn't. And I was like, okay, I got you, dog. When they told me I couldn't, that's what feeds the beast. But I do And Tim's got me. And Creel's got me. But dude, Moon, that is freaking hilarious, bro. Now that I saw you say that, I hear it now, and I'm all like, beep, beep. Oh, we got a sale on these. Did you check our sale paper? And we also have coupons. Boop. Are you sure you don't want to rip off one of these coupons in these ads? You can get 2 for 1 here. Oh no, Steve. You're good, dog. Because you're keeping us, let's say, in reality. But I don't live in reality, dog. This is the Matrix, dog. We form our own reality. I'm out here like Neo, dog. When they say I couldn't. When Agent Steve comes over and says, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Bessassin, you cannot do that. The Matrix won't allow you. At that point in time, I start seeing the ones and zeros, bro. And I start calculating what's going on. And I'm all like, interesting, Agent Steve. It's game time. And all of a sudden, I'm dodging friggin' bullet weights left and right like this, dog. I'm like, shoosh. And then Agent Steve is like, oh. I was gonna say the force is strong with this one, but that's the wrong movie. That's the wrong movie reference. That's the wrong movie reference, bro. But yes, Agent Steve, we hear you. You want us to stay plugged into the Matrix based on reality. But we will go from the fields to the phenom, bro. That's always the goal. Fields to phenom, dog. And it's only a matter of time. I got the faith of a mustard seed, my friend. Fields to phenom. I saw something that looked somewhat fishable, but I don't feel it is the problem. If I can't feel it, then is it really there? Yo, Agent Steve, you are using the wrong movie franchise. That's why I stopped with that reference, because it's the wrong movie franchise, dog. We're mixing the two. We'll get sued by one, bro, but we can't get sued by both. The shad is strong, bro, but I said many things in my life, bro, that people were just like, this fool, he's tripping, until they saw I wasn't tripping, and they're like, ah, that guy, this fool ain't tripping. Let's go check out the other side of this place, bro. What's the time? We got ourselves 8:30. We're gonna get off at about around 11 or whenever the GoPro dies. We came over here, we caught a couple fish. We're happy with that. Tokyo Drifter. Do you see a little piece of shade that you'd like to throw to? Of course. Did you guys hear me hit the brakes? I hit the brakes on that, dog. Ooh, terrible cast. We are 15 feet of water. There is shade right there with a little bit of those little green stick-ups. They're called something, but I don't remember. Duckweed, maybe? Dillweed? I think dillweed is not a... I mean, back in the day, people used to call people dillweeds. Well, would you look at that? I shaded up a little shad of a bass. I mean, come on now. This is just for the babies? What am I, in a nursery? Where's Rob to tell me never leave the Tennessee Valley? I mean the Tennessee River chain. Wow, Shalom, get tiny. I need Rob to jump in and say, never leave Gunnersville. Chiquito bros. Bro, you think... I'm not talking about us getting sued by... for defamation of character, dog. I'm talking about getting sued by Disney. Disney coming through saying, yo bro, you can't be saying the shad is strong with this one, because one time we thought about making Yoda say that, or whoever says that. Yes, the shad is strong with this one. So, see, now I'm doing potential Yoda voices, and then they're gonna be all like, excuse me, you need to quit doing Yoda voices. Scared I am not. Money I do not have. Oh, that's in a tree. The goal is always to outlast the GoPro. If the GoPro can't hang, and he dies like a little wussy boy, then you win. Fish don't live in trees. That is something I was unaware of, Tim. But then again, I learn something new every day, guys. I think I missed one right there. ¿Qué pues? I hear somebody weed whacking. I have to fight my strong urges to go over there and work. I feel like my mom is gonna call me right now. Mijo, you hear those people working and you're over here having fun? Nope, mijo, you better go help them. I'm like, all right, chief, there I go. I'm gonna get in trouble. So my brother will tell you that, whether it's true or not, he will tell you that I am the best person to find a way to get out of working. But I think he's tripping. He's just a hater. He's a hater because I make it look so effortless as I'm working.